Welcome back, everyone, and today I'm here with Ross Benjamin from RBWins.com, and we're going to take a quick look at the pitching report for a couple of games, starting with the Seattle and Cleveland one. So, Ross, in your article today, I actually saw how good you detailed and you spoke about Felix Hernandez, how he's been this season. But you did mention that there is a potential red flag for him. Could that have something to do with the fact that he tends to struggle a little bit in this particular ballpark?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's correct, Dex. He's gone 0-2 against the money in his last two starts at Progressive Field in Cleveland, and he's posted a monster 11.42 ERA in those outings. Now, having said all that, Dex, he's having a Cy Young type season right now. You look at his whole body of work, 22 starts on the year, an excellent 1.99 ERA, a 0.89 whip, and a 6-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. His last 13 starts, Dax, how about 2 earned runs or less allowed in each one of those 13 starts? So a mixed report there from Felix Hernandez.
Right, definitely here. And considering that Kluber's been playing a little bit better this season for the Indians, do you think that could end up being a close pitching matchup between these two guys?
Yeah, I look at this as really a premier pitching matchup. I know maybe a lot of the listeners or viewers out there wouldn't think so, but I certainly do. You look at his last 6 starts, referring to Corey Kluber, he's seen 5 of those 6 starts go under the total, and a lot has to do with his performance line. How about a 1.58 ERA, a 0.81 whip, and an 8-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio in those 6 starts?
All right, so moving around to who you're going to give the edge to. In my eyes, I consider that Felix Hernandez obviously has the edge, but who would you actually give the advantage to in this game between him and Kluber?
Well, it might surprise a few of you out there, but I'm going to give a slight edge to Corey Kluber here. You consider the fact the Indians have gone 6-0 in the last 2 seasons at home versus the Mariners, and then the recent struggles of Felix Hernandez, and then you look at how Corey Kluber has pitched lately. The very slightest of edges, Dax, to Corey Kluber of the Indians over Felix Hernandez over the Mariners.
All right, that sounds good. Now, the other game that we're going to be looking at is the Blue Jays against the Red Sox. And Ross, in your article, you mentioned that we'd be seeing John Lester take the bump for them. But that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. I mean, are the rumors true? And who's going to take his place in this evening's game?
Well, the popular belief is that imminently Lester will be traded to a playoff contender, and for no specific reason given by the Red Sox, he was scratched. So I have to believe personally that rumor has a lot of credence to it. Brandon Workman will get the start tonight for the Red Sox. He's not gone since July the 8th at home versus the White Sox on that occasion. He hasn't fared too well this year, Dex. 2-6 against the money. He's lost 5.1 units against the money line. He's also gone 0-3 in his last 3 starts with a large 6.50 ERA. And in those 3 starts, he allowed a whopping 5 home runs in just 18 innings of work. This is also a guy who started 10 games for Pawtucket in the International League this year, AAA ball affiliate of the Red Sox, and he posted an unimpressive 4.45 ERA there. So I'm not too confident in the ability of Brandon Workman to get it done in this spot.
Now, you also mentioned that Buehrle made a turn for the worst in his most recent starts. Can you fill us in a little bit more on that matter?
Yeah, I mean, Mark Buehrle started the season by going 11-1 against the money line. He was the most profitable pitcher in all of baseball at that time. Since then, he's gone 3-6 against the money. In his last 4 starts, he's just been absolutely terrible, posting a 7.20 ERA and a whopping 2.10 whip. So he's taken a turn for the worst. There's no 2 ways about it, Dax.
Right, Ross. So with the pitching change happening so unexpectedly, we obviously have to consider this when handicapping. Which hurler do you think is going to have the edge in this case?
If this was earlier in the season, there would be no hesitation on my part to give Mark Buehrle a decisive edge in this matchup. However, Buehrle struggled of late, and Workman's shown me nothing to lead me to believe that he could slow down the red-hot bats of the Blue Jays right now. I like this one to be a high-scoring affair, Dax. I'm going to look at going over the total of 9 in this contest.
All right, Ross, I really appreciate all your help and your insight with all these games, and I hope to have you back very soon.
I look forward to it.
All right, thank you very much. And for sportsbookreview.com, this is Dax Floyd.